out. They talking slick in the city like they Billy Crystal. Couldn't afford the Applebee's, we had to eat the crystals. And the Mickey D's, and the Burger King. I'm feeling blessed now, just had a mini-me. And I know right now they ain't feeling me. And I know right now they ain't hearing me. And I won't ever stop, I got that energy. They throwing stones, I won't put this for infinity.
People like you. Man, on our last episode, we talked about goals, dreams, 50 acres of land, you know what I'm saying, swiping our card without having looking at our account. So we back again, man, to do a part 2, man. And we left off, we were talking about protecting our dreams.
Yeah, protecting your dream. Hey, before I see when you get sleepy, bro, you get giggly.
Nah, bro, I'm always a happy person, dog.
Pop the cap, bro.
Bro, no cap.
Anyway, so
no cap.
I got an icebreaker.
I bet.
Your top 5 wrestlers.
Top five wrestlers? No, we ain't never do that. Okay. I actually was gonna respond to Crunch status, but I was like, I ain't gonna worry about it. Man, my top 5.
I responded to it, then I did my own.
Man, top 5. Alright, man, I ain't gonna even hold you. I think The Rock, everybody's favorite wrestler, bro. You gotta have The Rock.
Is your top 5?
My top 5? Oh,
yeah.
Well, the Rock definitely there. The Rock, Stone Cold. I loved Hulk Hogan just because what he stood for wrestling, man. Booker T for the people. on everything. Booker T for the people because he used to.
That's 4 people right there. You got one more person.
I know he used to do the little break dancing joint.
I know. I don't know if you remember. I did that jump for.
Yeah.
It feel great. I did it. You remember that, bro? Oh boy, the second graders they was like, ooh, That's looking back over my life, bro. I've always had that that. I don't know what they call it. You know, is it bravery? It's just like,
boy, a lot of courage, boy.
It's just like I put myself out there. Like,
Sorry. Some Booker T. Man, bro, it's a lot of cats, bro.
That's why we got one more person.
Man, I mean, you got Shawn Michaels, bro. You get a 5th spot and you get an honorary spot. You got the Undertaker, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm put the Undertaker at number 4.
No, that's 5.
No,
you said Hulk Hogan, bro.
I said Hulk Hogan, The Rock.
The Rock, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, Booker T, Undertaker.
Alright, that's 5. Alright, bet.
You get an honorary spot.
And I get an honorary spot. I ain't gonna lie. Man, when Shawn Michaels used to come out to his song, I'm just a sexy boy. And my boy used to, in the game. In the game.
Oh, yeah, bro. In the game, he was hard.
My boy would jump side to side, and then he step. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. Ric Flair, bro. Bro, it's just funny how Ric Flair used to fall, bro.
That's the same thing I did, bro. I literally went down to WWE started today and watched an old Raw episode.
Yeah.
And him and Stone Cold was the main event.
Uh-huh.
Man, we falling sideways. He never fell on his back. He was like a kid.
Man, but bro, man, you got Rey Mysterio, bro. I don't see how you narrowed it down to, because there was so many cats, bro.
Just need an honorary spot, bro.
Man, I guess I just put Shawn Michaels in that thing. When my boy hit the sexy boy, I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy.
My top 5. Triple H, number 1.
Alright,
Number
okay.
2.
I am the game.
Number 2, Shawn Michaels. Number 3, The Rock. Number 4, Stone Cold. Number 5, Randy Orton. And number 6, Rob Van Dam.
Not the. Hey, bro, you remember that? You remember that? You remember that fight? Man, everybody was running to the stage and was knocking people out one person at a time. Like The Rock, I think it was The Rock wrestling. Was it Chris Hardy?
Chris Hardy.
Oh,
Chris Jericho. Or Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy. I think he was wrestling Jeff Hardy. And man, Rey Mysterio came out there, man, with that bogus spinning kick. That joint was bogus, bro. I mean, my guy just all he did was spin, and his leg was just out, and he just came across. I said, Ray, what you doing?
Wrestling is a trip.
I said, RVD, what you doing?
Bro, wrestling is a trip, dog. It's crazy.
Bro, it's some jive, man. It's some jive went on over there wrestling. I remember.
It was so entertaining, bro. No wonder why we liked it as kids. It was just stupid.
It was crazy stuff.
That's
like,
why people actors, bro, because they acting their tails off.
With Shawn Michael was kicking people in the hallway. That joker said, "Calm down, Shawn. I am calm." Sweet chin and music. Sweet chin music, the HR guy. He laid my guy out.
Yeah, my man went rogue one time. I'm trying to get back into watching wrestling just because I got students that watch wrestling, and you know, like some kids you can talk to about fashion and stuff. Some kids you can talk to them about sports, but you know, then you got the other kids that's like anime and wrestling. So it's like I like to try to be knowledgeable about it, so I can talk to them with it. Like if I have to talk to them about something and they don't want to be open, it's like, oh, you know, so you like wrestling, don't you? You know, I had one. I think I said this in the other pod. I can't remember, but one kid, there's a storyline with Rey Mysterio and his son right now. His son is like acting like a brat, real spoiled, whining, wanting to fight his dad and stuff. I had a student who was being disrespectful with his mom. His mom worked at the school. And I said, you know who you acting like, bro? You acting like Dom. That's Rey Mysterio's son. And he looked at me, he was like, I ain't trying to act like bro. He acting crazy. Ain't no way I do my bump like that. I said, well, that's what you acting like. And if you keep on, I'm going to put these hands on you, put these paws on you. Your mama already said I could do it.
Jabroni.
You jabroni. He straightened up. He really resonated with that. He was like, man, I ain't trying to act like that because bro tripping. So,
yeah, I think it's cool, bro, that you get you know what I'm saying, just the side note how you can connect with your kids like that. Cause you right, man. Like some, you know what I'm saying, if you don't build that rapport with them, like it be the craziest stuff. Some cats might be into, I don't know, baseball cards or whatever. It's like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you can bridge that gap, because a lot of kids might think this. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When we was going to school, bro, wasn't nobody on no anime. Not really.
Nah. I mean, that's a lot. Pokemon,
nah,
bro.
What?
Pokemon, bro, and yeah, really, and Dragon Ball Z.
Bro, I don't remember nobody.
Dragon Ball Z, bro.
I remember a select few of people, and they wasn't
bro.
black.
You don't remember when we in 5th grade and Miss Buford class, bro? We was back there. Not Miss Buford class. It was 4th grade.
You talking about Miss Crothers?
I can't remember my 4th grade teacher, but
yeah, I remember all them.
We was playing like with Pokemon card, bro. Remember Burger King was giving out the gold joints. You remember, bro? I was back there, Trey. Like Pokemon, like for me as a kid, I used to watch Pokemon a lot in Dragon Ball Z, but that was the only two. The other animes I ain't really.
But I don't really. That ain't anime. Like that's black folk. That's
the anime that black folks more familiar with. But Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z are considered anime. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, people who was really in it, bro, they was really out here watching the anime.
Nobody was really into anime like they are now.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, nah, nobody was like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now. Anime is like that phenomenon.
Yeah.
For real, they have whole conferences for this.
Right.
And you know what's crazy about anime? Like we call it anime, but that's just Eastern that's just Eastern world style of animation,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all it
Yeah.
is.
And it's better than ours.
It's
Just
way
be honest
better.
with
The storytelling, everything is
Mm-hmm.
fire. It's some animes that I watch and I'm just like, dang, that's pretty good. But sometimes it be feeling a little like, okay,
Let me get on up out of
like
here.
that, why
Why they?
got demon stuff going on? But
I'm trying to tell you, bro. It was one that had about the first Black Samurai that I was gonna tap into, but I never did watch. I don't know if it's still a.
I think that's on Netflix. Man.
Yeah, I don't know if they took that joint off or
Nah, if
not
it's
though.
a Netflix original, it'll stay on there forever.
Oh, bet. But yeah,
bro.
man.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
nah.
protecting your dream. What's I'm gonna say this because me and you were just talking before we hopped on air. I shared that I don't really have a dream to be like a. It's crazy. Like I don't have a dream to be a rapper. I have a more of a dream to be a successful um uh artist.
Artists.
Yeah, like 'cause
Yeah,
I look at it as art. You know,
yeah.
I don't really have a dream to be a rapper, but I on TikTok when you follow independent artists and do all that type of stuff, my For You page is filtered to other artists and people that's on that same path. So every
Mm-hmm.
once in a while, you come across somebody that's like doing music reviews now, and people have made whole careers off this and making money off this stuff. But they'll be like $5 for skip the line and get your song reviewed, which I remember when I first started doing it. I did it with this girl who was I ain't gonna say she's super known because she's not, but she had like 50,000 monthly listeners on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Had a pretty good setup. Music sounded pretty decent for what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So like I would always tap into her TikTok live, and one day I was like the first person to open in to get in there, and
Mm-hmm.
I sent my song, and
Which joint you saying?
I sent she reviewed two of my songs. I can't remember what's the first one, but the second one was Cold Heart.
Okay.
So like, I sent that, and she ripped that joint. Like she ripped it. Like she was like, bro, this is trash. Like this is bad. Like auto tune bad. All this is bad. This is just bad song, bro. On to the next. Like just like that. And
God
I was like,
dang.
I had told myself, like,
Who she is? Miss Trunchable or
bro,
something over
and
there?
that's what I told myself. I told myself, like, bro, I'm really out here getting in my feelings about people who got 50,000 monthly listeners. Like, don't nobody even know you for real. Like, why are you tripping? So I start, I stopped doing that. Like I used to, they still was coming on my phone. I just kept scrolling past them,
Yeah.
and I recently just started submitting again, just because I felt like I'm making better music. I'm learning.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
like, I did one earlier today, and dude was like, he really ain't trash. He was like, man, I like the hook, but it just seems a little flat, and it needs a little bit more. It's too predictable
Mm.
and stuff like that. And I was like, hey, cool. But I was reading the little comments, and people were like, bro, why is he saying him all the time? Excuse me. They was like, why is he saying him all the time? Why is he? And it was like weaker than a peppermint. they was like,
Man,
they was like. I mean,
God.
some people in the comments was really like,
Yeah.
you know,
You take the good with the bad. You
they was
got
like,
to.
man, he sound like Gunna, and then there was some people like, I rock with it, and then
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. There's some people, but majority of the people are like, bro, nah, next song, please. So, and in a brief moment, I brought all up to say you gotta protect your dream. In a brief moment, I was like, dang, bro, I'm really feeling like I should stop trying to make music, and because I felt like I can never be good enough, or I can never be good the way
Mm-hmm.
I want to be good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I worked so hard on that song. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, don't nobody like that song. You know what I'm saying? And or other people, because your family and your friends, you kind of expect them to kind of be like, oh yeah, I like your song, whatever. But like
Mm-hmm.
the random people, you really just finna see like who really like your song, and then
Right,
all of them
right,
trash that joint at one time.
right.
I was like, bro, and I was like, man. I was really like thinking about like, man, I just need to stop. Like, I ain't even got time for this anyway. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember what I just watched the Drake and Lil Yachty interview the other day, and Lil Yachty and I didn't even know they were like cool like that, but apparently they like best friends almost.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Lil Yachty was really like complimenting Drake, like, bro, you really that guy. And, how do you deal with some? He asked me. He said, man, I used to tear myself up over wanting everybody to like my music,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just not like that. And
It's
so when I
just
started thinking about that, I was like, all right, let's get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Start with some ideas. But I said it because I knew to stop doing it, because when you put yourself out there like that, you really put yourself in the spot to be, to have your dream kind of shattered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once old girl ripped me that first time, I was just like, bro, you got 50,000 listeners. Like, you really not doing nothing. So, your music is okay. It ain't all that. So, I still got a verse for her too, put in my song. And I'm gonna make sure I hop in there and tell her to play this.
Feeling some type of way.
Nah, but she what she did, she started a whole trend on TikTok. She really did. She did. I'm gonna credit her with that trend of having independent artists submit their music for reviews, having a lot of people listen to it and get discovered or blow up or whatever. Because she is an independent artist, so she's on that grind too. But she could have did it a different way. But
yeah, I think, man, too. And again, this is kind of venturing out from that. You at them times you kind of need that, because I think God allows certain things to happen to really be like, all right, so you really want this or what? So you really want this to happen or what's going on? Because it's gonna be like, bro, you know how I feel about Drake. I ain't got no issue with Drake. I think Drake. I ain't gonna even get into that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get into that
because they gonna, you know what I'm saying.
They'll take up 10, 15 minutes.
I like.
You like Drake on Go?
Yeah, I like Drake on Go.
You like Mob Ties Drake?
Man, I like, man, when Drake like that, bro.
Can't take a joke with you. Yeah, I got
man, bro. I'm like, dang, Drake, like, bro, you ain't even have to when him and Meek Mills was going through they dispute.
Total annihilation.
Summer 16, I'm like, bro, this dude a straight bully. Yeah, it's like, man, how man, but it's some people out there, bro, who do not like Drake
at all,
who don't like him
to this day.
Yeah, like some people just don't vibe with him. But my guy is like one of the greatest artists of our generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like some people who don't vibe with J. Cole, but
that's crazy.
Drake is literally like, he literally had these folk at this man concert sing "I Will Always Love You" to these people, bro. To these man, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what I think about, man, when I think about protecting your dream. It's like, what if Wheelchair Jimmy never got up? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
What?
Bro, you crazy. That's tough, bro.
What if J. Cole never got off the roof, dog?
That's
all I'm saying, bro. What do y'all say?
Nah, what if J. Cole never gave up basketball?
Yeah, what if my guy said he go, you know what I'm saying, he gonna go overseas and he just gonna Dame Dollar that thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, think of Damian Lillard, Joker who got real flow.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, he hoop like, he, you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people like, man, bro, what you doing? Yeah. Think of Shaq back in the day when he dropped that album back in the 90s, and Shaq is a platinum artist. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people didn't like that, bro.
Apparently he got songs with Biggie and stuff that he said he would never release.
And I know that thing fire, but we think about that all the time. And I was just looking up, you know, what makes a successful podcast. Yeah. They say that a successful podcast, there are very few podcasts that are successful that have less than 100 episodes. And that's all I've been hearing people talk about. It's like, you have to get to that 100 episode mark. You got to get that to that help. And some people don't like, man. Some people don't like MLU, but I say all that to say, bro, this our dream. That's your dream. I got dreams, and man, what you have to do, you have to surround yourself with how you protect your dream. Is one, you got to be around people who above all things are dreamers, bro.
Yeah.
That's all they do. That's all they want to do. That's a, they want to live a lifestyle, bro, that is unconventional. People like Drake and J. Cole and, you know, Shaq and all these other people, they live unconventional lifestyles, bro, because they had unconventional dreams. It didn't look like the people that they was around. So that's why, bro, I be talking to you about, you know, family and friends, bro, that may not support your stuff. Like, bro, they can't see themselves doing nothing better, so they can't see you doing nothing. Like, they can't see, man, I went to high school with this cat. I might have went to college with this cat. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around the neighborhood with this cat, and he's selling out 50,000 seat arenas doing Christian music. Nah, I ain't gonna buy that. Well, that's cool, but I'm still gonna do it. Cause I got to. Like, I was telling my wife, like, about this podcast, bro. Like, and I was telling you this too. Like, man, this podcast gonna change our lives. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go back to episode 6
Yeah.
and be like, man, bro, we were talking about this. It may not be next year, but it gonna be sometime, and it's gonna change our lives. And that's the dream I'm protecting. Because I know, bro, if I can make, if I can replace my salary by just talking to, man, my best friend for an hour a day and maybe doing some marketing on the side, bro, man, ain't nothing I can't accomplish.
Yeah.
And I just dream like that.
I mean, that's how you got to dream. Like, what's a dream if your dream ain't a dream if it don't scare you? I saw that.
Yeah, bro.
As a kid,
Yeah.
you know, like, oh no, not as a kid, as a college student, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
If what you dreaming about don't scare you,
It ain't big enough.
It ain't a dream. So it's definitely something that's gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's just all about us.
Mm-hmm.
And for the people who have dreams, it's just all about you protecting your dream and to the next point, like having support, the right support system. You know what I'm saying? One thing I appreciate about you is, like, you listen to the podcast, you watch the YouTube videos, you bought the merchandise I put on Amazon, you listen to the music, bro. You solid dude, and I respect you for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got to do that. You the only. I had a couple homeboys that bought like a hoodie or something, but like, you the only one that kept buying stuff. The only one that kept saying, bro, when you gonna? I need a hat. You know what I'm saying? And
I still need that too, though.
I got you, bro. I just gotta finalize the logo, but I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
So I just want to take some time and give you your flower, bro. I appreciate it. And if I was telling myself that I had this thought today, I said, man, if the music take off and I get a lot of money, I said I'm gonna either pull up and tell you to find 50 acres and we gonna go buy that joint, or I'm gonna pull up with the land deed and just like, here you go, 50 acres right here, bro.
Everything.
That's how. That's what I did.
That's
like,
all
you
I
paying
want,
you for, like, you know, the support through just the support, bro. You gotta have. You've been supporting everything, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, it ain't no problem, bro. Because you know, I don't do it with no expectation of anything. But it's like, man, I think all the people that I grew up with, bro, and all the people that I come in contact with, you know what I'm saying, I got a relationship with, are special. You know what I'm saying? And who am I, just like we talked on last episode, who am I, man, to say, bro, you can't accomplish this? I ain't got no right to do that. I ain't got no right. And that's what I mean about if we talk about support, you need to get around folk, man, who gonna buy the merch, who gonna share the podcast, who gonna listen to the podcast, who gonna go look at the YouTube video. Because, bro, you gonna listen to some podcast, you gonna look at some YouTube video, you gonna buy somebody's shirt. You know what I'm saying? Why not buy your people's? And the worst thing that happen is that they never blow up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think sometimes people, like, I think we have to switch up, man. When we think of our dream, you know what I'm saying? Is our dream successful if we only sold out 5,000 seats instead of 50,000? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is our dream still successful? And you got to be on top of support, man. You got to be confident in your dream, because some people ain't gonna believe in it, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta win. You need to. I mean, if you don't, you gotta be rooted, man, in what you believe in. Because, man, them same folk. Me and one time was talking earlier. We was talking about his weight loss journey that he had. You know what I'm saying, when he was in college, and you know, to lose that amount of weight, it sparked something in me to be like, oh man, this cat ain't Billy Blanks. This cat ain't, you know what I'm saying, some fitness guy that's on Instagram that popped up in my For Yous or what have you. Like, this cat, I know this cat. Me and him used to play ball together. Me and him used to hoop together. Me and him used to have. Now, we ain't never had no classes together, but we went to school together, all this other type of stuff.
Besides elementary.
Yeah, like, it was like this dude, if I need to reach out to this cat and call him, I got that cat number. So when I look at that, like, it's possible. Yeah. Like, your dream is possible. But you got to be able to push through all the other bull jive. You got to be able to push through people not supporting, because when it crack, it's gonna seem like it's like, man, you ever be waiting on something, bro, and it seemed like forever, but when it finally get there in a moment, things just change.
Yeah.
That's how it gonna happen. Yeah. That's how I look at the podcast, man. You gotta be busy doing your dream, putting your dream into action, and then before you know it, bro, you gonna blow, man.
And that's, I mean, not to make it all about me, but cause this about everybody they got a dream, that's chasing a dream. You know,
well, make it personal, dog.
I mean, we can be personal. I'm just saying, like, I don't want it to be like, you know, you know.
Hey, brother, you need to have a little shine, man. You need to have a little shine, dog.
Well, but like, that's why I kept on with the music. Like, it's been 2 years, and I told myself, when I invested in all this stuff, I said, well, not all this stuff, but I got the mic, got the software. I said, man, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep making music, whether I blow up or not. I'm just keep making them, because the other things I stopped because I didn't blow up, or I didn't get the recognition or the support that I was looking for. So when you chasing your dream, when you start something, it is your duty to stick to it and stick it out, because ain't nobody gonna don't nobody owe you nothing. Nobody owe you nothing, and nobody gotta do anything for you. You just gotta do it yourself.
Yeah, bro. Cause the truth, man, ain't the truth is this, bro, and it sounds real cliche, bro. Ain't the truth, bro, just working the dream. Like, that's the dream. Doing the dream. That might sound crazy, but the dream is doing the dream. Like, right now, bro,
is to be doing.
It's doing the dream.
Yeah.
Like, working towards the dream. Like, the dream ain't the destination. I mean, yeah, the dream ain't the destination. It's the journey. And I used to be like, man, people that say that be on some bull jive. I don't know what you talking about. I'm trying to get there.
It take a mature mindset to understand what that means.
But it's like right now, bro, like man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I done told you this a bunch of times, bro. Man, we did our first episode. And if you listen and you got this far, it's an episode on our Anchor, and that joint is horrible. The quality is boo boo. It got like
it's the first episode?
Very first one that we did like 2 years ago.
Oh no, we deleted it.
Nah, that joint is not deleted, bro. that joint lives on.
I thought I deleted it, bro.
Nah, dog. You got to be quicker than that, dog. That joint lives on, dog. But man, it got like 18 plays. But I say
oh no, that's new.
No, bro.
bro. Let me pull up Anchor real quick.
Alright, pull up Anchor. But I say all this
Spotify podcast. Hey man, make sure y'all send us our ad back, bro. We need that little pennies, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, man, we up to 58 cents, man. We trying to flip that by
Spotify
that week.
for podcasters. Send us a free promo, man, so we can get on.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I probably will make good out of it.
You know we will.
You know what I'm saying? That's right. But man, it's like, man, doing this podcast, bro. Like I'm already doing the dream, man. Like I get to come on here and literally just have conversation that we would have to the side. Just with more people listening.
Episode ain't the first episode.
Man, bro, the first episode ain't the first episode. If you want a good laugh, if you want a good laugh, if you want to go off, if you want to see how far we done come, go listen to the first episode, ain't the first episode, and leave us a comment and say how trash it is, how horrible it is.
But you right though. That's the part. That's part of the journey, because it won't be like I think about. My wife used to tell me I'm hating on the Kardashians. I always think about like their lifestyle. I'd be like, man, like, and I don't want to discredit them because they still had to do something. But like majority of their success comes from the back of their dad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then obviously Kim Kardashian doing what she had did, and then that was it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got a TV show. And that was just it, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I used to think to myself, I'd be like, God, why you just didn't bless me with $1 million to start, and then you know, just right. So, but I always think like, man, I think I'd rather be in the life that I was dealt, go through it to get the pot of gold. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's more rewarding. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I really. Not to take nothing away from them, because that's still a blessing to be able to have your dad set you up like that and you be good. But, but like they all billionaires, which is crazy. Like majority of them are billionaires. But be that as it may, I like the point that you brought up about the journey. But I also want to say something about the supporters again, because I had come to the realization that there's a difference for me. Might not be for other people, but for me as a male, there's a difference between a friend and a homeboy. So, and I'll clarify real quick. So a homeboy is like somebody, it's almost like an associate, but a close associate. It's like somebody you know, when y'all talk, you know, sporadically, not every day, but y'all talk, or you see y'all link up, y'all hang out, whatever, special occasions, whatever it may be, and y'all just be cool. A friend is somebody that is like in your close bubble. It's almost like an honorary family member. You know what I'm saying? It's like you talk to this person about some of the your lows. You talk to this person about your highs. You talk to this person about your things that you struggle with. You know, and you just hit them up and just to talk. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely gotta be able to differentiate the difference between a supporter and somebody who just say, "Oh yeah, I listen to your song, or I listen to the pod." You know what I'm saying? Or a friend and a homeboy, a homegirl. I don't know how it is for females, but I know how it is for males. We really don't have a lot of drama. We're really easy going. But for me, I have to learn to protect. Like, you probably the only person I send music to. You and my wife and my brother. Like, y'all like the only three I might send music to. I might, if I'm feeling like good about a song, I might be like, you know, check this song out. You know what I'm saying? I just made it. But that's it. I used to send it to my little group message that I'm in with my homeboys from college. And I learned quick. Like, that's when I started to learn, like, there's a difference between a friend and a homeboy. I send you a song, you gonna listen to it. And you gonna give me feedback, or you still listening to songs. You know what I'm saying? Probably the majority of my views from Apple Music come from you and my brother. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good, gang.
Huh?
It's all good, gang.
Nah, I appreciate it, but
it's all good. You
gotta be able to, if you're testing a dream, you gotta be able to know who your supporters are. You can't go to everybody about your dream, because some people don't want you to succeed, or some people just don't care. And I think that's draining when you tell somebody something you really want to do and they just not interested or not
Mm-hmm.
supportive at all. So you just, I think it's best to protect your energy. You just can't go willy nilly like, man, I'm about to make a clothing business and this and that, or I'm trying to think, I'm about to start I'm about to change careers, man. I want to do this,
Mm-hmm.
do that. You know, I'm at the point. Somebody tell me they want to change careers. I might just say, man, I hope that I hope it's good for you.
Right.
You don't
Yeah.
want to be, because I don't want to shoot nobody's dream down. Because like I said in the
No.
part one, I had people do that to me like a lot.
Yeah.
I was just a kid that loved football. I wanted to
Yeah.
be a quarterback, bro. Grown men,
Mm-hmm.
grown men. Coach Grady calling them out.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Grady, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He let me play. No, Coach Snyder let me because he was the coach of JV. He said, "Bro,
Oh
you want
yeah.
to play quarterback for JV, the JV game?" I said, sure." I had fun. I was
Mm-hmm.
loving football. I hate playing offensive line. I tell you that all the time. I hated that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
felt stuck. I felt
You
like I
didn't.
was more
You didn't.
skilled than them.
You didn't respect the craft though.
I couldn't respect the crowd because I couldn't enjoy it. So he let me play, and you know me, like you just said, I always had courage. So I
Duh.
big up myself, right? I'm at the crib. I'm big up myself. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling my cousin, it's like, he'll laugh about this to this day, which is fine. But I was just like, man, I'm gonna call Coach Grady, bro. I played quarterback today at JV, so I just want to ask him if I could play for real. You know what I'm saying, on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
And I called Coach Grady, bro, and he said, um, he bust out laughing, bro. I said,
Yeah.
Coach, I was thinking, I had fun playing quarterback, and I was just thinking if I could make the position permanent. And he's like, permanent? He just busted ha ha ha, laughing and stuff. Like, man,
Mm-hmm.
I just he was like, man, you'll have a better chance starting in offensive line. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, okay, hung up the phone.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me for a long time, bro. And I made
Yeah.
the football team at Mississippi State. My mama called them and told them, of course, because David was still playing for Coach Grady.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, the one made the team at Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my mom was like, Coach Grady said, call him or whatever. And I called him, and he was like, man, I'm proud of you. I knew you could always, something like that. And I really
Mm-hmm.
felt offended.
Like, what you doing here?
Like, why are we even on the phone? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I had got in good shape, and one time I went back to the school, and
Mm-hmm.
it was like, man, this the size you should have been when you was here. You probably could have played quarterback.
Man,
Fades.
come on, come see me outside.
But I mean, I use all of that as motivation, but that's just part of this whole dream series. Is just like people, um, I had people shoot down my dream, man. And it hurt. For
But
real.
it's so funny,
Grown
man.
people, man, somebody you trust.
People do that, bro, because it's their form of protection. Like they trying to protect you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Grady, in his own way, even though, you know what I'm saying, it might not be right. You know
That's
what I'm
cap.
saying?
He wasn't trying
bro.
to take me, bro.
Bro, I'm saying from the standpoint, for them it seemed like protection. For them it seemed like, all right, man, they cat, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to do this, what I see him as, you know what I'm saying, what I'm trying to prevent him from, he is this. But bro, I think now as we get older, especially if a lot of confidence wasn't instilled into us, like at a young age. So that's why with my sons, bro, it's like I'm gonna try my hardest, bro, to always tell them, man, that they can be the best of what they can be.
I mean, my dad, he did. Like I said, my dad ain't never forced me to do nothing. He always supported me. He went outside and be like, man, if you gonna play quarterback, you got to be mobile, be able to move. And he would practice, run the little drills or whatever. And but that was a more of a case of the coach didn't believe that I could do it. That was more so that it wasn't. I don't think it was none of that protecting or nothing. It was him seeing me as a chubby kid, and having a quarterback that was, 5'11". I think the bar was about 5'11", 6 foot at the time. Who could throw? Who was super athletic? No hate against the bar because he was, he was,
Oh,
he
yeah,
was,
he was.
you know,
He was.
he was decent. You know what I'm saying? So, but I would have. I'm confident that we would have banged it out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the confidence I had in myself. But we ain't gonna ever know that because,
It didn't happen.
it ain't happened. But I mean, it is what it is. Ain't no grudge or nothing. But it's just for the people that listening. You just have to be careful who you and you got to take chances. And the next point is take action. You got to take chance, take action. If I never would have just asked, shout out Coach Snyder. We gave him love one episode, but shout out Coach Snyder.
Hey, so big Schneider, dog. Big Schneider.
Let's not.
Man, I love Big Schneider, man. Man, I miss Schneider, man. I wonder what Schneider doing, man, dog.
I don't know. Probably still duck walking.
Hey,
walking
bro.
with the Monarchs on.
Hey, bro, man, if anybody, man, from Borough football team listen to it, dog, man, y'all comment, man, y'all favorite memory from back in the gap, bro. Cause it was some funny stuff that happened out there, dog.
Football is funny, bro. And
Bro.
I don't think I ain't trying to sound like I ain't trying to be like that. But if you don't ever play football, you can never understand like why guys act the way they do.
Bro,
Like we sit or basketball or any type of team sport, you can never understand why dudes that sit around and
Bro.
blame each other all the time.
bro, man, when I tell you, dude, like male sports are just a bunch of kids, bro. They just a bunch of kids.
It's a way
They
to.
just
It's
sit
a way
around.
to. It really is a way to just be a kid again. Man.
Come be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And then I sit back and think about it, bro. It was maybe about 2 or 3 cats that had an actual shot of going to the league from Merle. You know what I'm saying? From where we was at. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You gotta show love to Rook.
Oh yeah, Rook.
That I remember, man. And
I only know 2.
Rook,
And today.
Dundreeks.
Oh,
You know,
Dundreeks.
Dundreeks play.
I don't
He
count
played ball.
Dundreeks because he ain't really played football long enough.
But I think he could. I think he could have.
But he definitely could have made some
Oh
noise.
yeah, and today, yeah, he could. He could have made it. But yeah, Rook, man, he would. Man, that joker, that was special. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, bro.
He
But,
was good, man. He was good, and he was the best player on the football team. People like to say it was Dundreeks, but like I said, I don't count Dundreeks just because he ain't played long enough. But Rook was by far the best.
Yeah. Hands
He
down.
got tested when we played them county boys.
Ooh,
We played Madison
man.
Central. And
Man, Rook got on
Norfolk
that butt.
Rankin, boy.
Man,
It
Rook got
tough.
on that butt.
It got
He
tough
didn't
for
take off his
everybody.
helmet.
It got
Boy
tough
didn't
for
even take
everybody.
off his helmet, dog. He still had his joint on.
It got tough for everybody, man. Them county boys different.
Them jokers had meal plans and protein shakes.
It
We
did,
just
bro.
had-
I seen it. My cousin Tyreek.
Yeah.
That's he went over to Rankin, and I used to
Oh,
go.
I know.
I used to go up there with him. My uncle, because he was a coach up there. He the head coach at Murrah. I don't know if you know that.
Ooh.
My uncle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he been there for a couple of years now. And Tyreek coached the DBs. Tyreek might even be the defensive coordinator, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, them boys, they coaching over there now. But yeah, I used to go there to the field house with them. They had a real field house. They had real locker room, real showers. They had it was organized. It was way different than what we had going.
we
It was
had-
way different.
We had a side build
It was
that
way
connected
different.
to the school.
Just
we
the
had
way-
weights that didn't match.
We had
You know
weight that
what
was
I'm
dusty and ironed out.
You know what I'm saying?
But just
Them jokers
everything
were
that
rusty.
they did, bro. If they had to work out on the board, and you walk in there, it'd be like, workout for the day. Lineman this, DB this. And like, the coaches was it was different. That's the reason why you see the difference between the counties in Jackson, the counties and the inner city schools. Because down here, the inner city schools are a little different. And the county, the inner city schools are better than the county schools. Yeah, a lot of the city schools down here are better than the county schools, which was shocking to me when I moved down here. Because I was like, dang, I thought all county schools were like good, good programs. But down here, the city schools are better than the county schools. I guess but the Jackson metropolitan area is huge, so.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have all them kids going to one school.
And we always talk about if Jackson had only one or two schools.
Man, bro, they be state champions every year, dog.
For sure.
But yeah, man, you definitely got to take action on your dream. It's like now this the part in the dream where you start to kind of move to not so much, you got an A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3, and it's just really just getting started. Like with the podcast, it was literally us sitting down saying, all right, what we got? We need to get a mic, we need to get some headphones, and let's just do a podcast. Let's learn on the way. I ain't trying to have everything in place. I want to figure it out on the way. It's just like a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get together, you know what I'm saying? You and your person, you love each other, and you learn on the way. You learn how to deal with communication issues. You learn how to deal with, you know what I'm saying, the pressures of life. You learn how to deal with, you know what I'm saying, traumas and everything from your past. You learn it along the way because it's worth it to get to the finish line. And so that's what y'all got to do. Whatever it is, man. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you trying to go back to school. I don't care if you trying to get, you know what I'm saying, you trying to start a new organized league in your community. Man, you trying to do photography, whatever it is. If that's your dream, and this is what's most important, if it makes you light up, bro, do that.
True. That's a good point.
Like if it set you on fire, and then we ain't talking about the success of your dream being money, because it might not be that. But I read this scripture in the Bible, and I know it's in Proverbs, and it says your gift will make room for you, and it'll put you in the place of powerful men. So when you begin to do those things, when you begin to do the music, when you begin to do the podcast, when you begin to, explore those talents that you have, it will start to show up. It'll put you in places. Like it's some folk out here like J.K. Rowling. You know what I'm saying? I think she was like 40 or 30 or one of the two when she wrote Harry Potter. Like I think she had just moved. She was a waiter or something else like that.
I don't know the story. I know she get a lot of backlash.
Well, you know what I'm saying? like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I rock with JK. She a big part of my childhood, so I can't.
Indeed. You know what I'm saying?
And my adulthood, because I still love Harry Potter.
Big facts.
Hufflepuff. Gryffindor, eh? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well,
Please not Slytherin.
Let it be Gryffindor.
Bro, this is true. But bro, yeah, bro. What? And I want y'all to know, the people that's out there listening, that we support y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you leave it in the comments, whatever you do, that we here for y'all, and we here to, you know what I'm saying, promote it to the fullest, to, you know what I'm saying, to give y'all a shout out and all that. So, man, go follow them dreams. You ain't gonna be here forever. Go follow. Might as well get started now.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll end on that. Chase your dream. Don't let your dream chase you, because it ain't.
Oh, facts.
It ain't gonna chase you. Always, you got an idea, you got something you want to do, just get started. It don't have to be perfect. You're going to waste a lot of time trying to be perfect if you're just starting at something that you're not good at. I was recording music. Nobody knows this unless you know music, but I was making music with a regular USB microphone. And I had a buddy tell me, like, all right, so you need this type of mic and this type of sound card and all this and all that. I would say cool, but my first 2, 3 songs was made with a regular microphone with GarageBand, which is a software that comes with the MacBook for free, and it wasn't mixed, it wasn't mastered. It was just like I'm gonna get on it and go, and I did. And over time I've learned. Over time I've gotten better at it, and I'm still not as good as I want to be, but I'm definitely better than when I first started 2 years ago. With the whole
Facts.
process. So if you somebody that have a dream, you want to do YouTube or make a clothing line, man, just start somewhere. Go buy you
Do
a
it.
couple T-shirts and take
Do
them
it.
joints to a screen print company and put your logo on it and invest in you some type of cricket or something to start making designs. You gotta invest in yourself. Bro. You just gotta do that.
Because I think this one guy said, I heard this quote and I thought it was the dopest thing ever. He said, if you think the price of success is high, wait till you get the bill for regret.
Yeah, that's
Bro, I thought that was the hardest thing I had ever heard,
that is
bro.
hard, bro.
I'm like, bro, imagine you 90 years old and you on your deathbed and you wanted to do something, but you played it safe.
Yeah,
And the life that you wanted to live was on the other side of your dream, of the hard times, of all this other stuff, of people laughing at you and everything else like that. Man, y'all better go out there and get it, man.
I always tell myself, like, when I'm doing something, I always tell myself, I'd rather do it and then not succeed than me not do it at all.
Yeah.
Because I can live with doing something, trying to do it, and it didn't work. But I can't live with not trying at all.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's right, bro.
I just remember those 2 hard bars you just dropped at the end of this episode.
Facts.
So, you got anything you want to say, bro? So we wrap up.
I'm good, bro. MLU the show.
Hey,
For men like you.
man, like you, I'm so proud of you, bro. You did it without me saying it, bro.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to, figure out the best way to, close out the show. So I'm reading you. See, we building chemistry in the
Building
dream,
chemistry.
dog.
I appreciate that, man. So, thank y'all for tuning in to this episode. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram and leave us comment. Oh, go ahead.
Oh shoot, one last thing, bro. If you ain't checked out my boy catalog, I'm gonna be honest with you. Start with three songs.
What catalog?
Emergence.
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Emergence, That Guy, Time Again, Jedi Dark Side.
That's more than 3 songs.
Oh yeah, my bad. Midnight Cap
Oh my God,
Freestyle.
Midnight Cap, bro.
That joint to lit out of the box. So brace yourself.
It's out of my character.
Yeah,
That was me proving the point that I can actually rap.
yeah. I guess you proved it. Let's see, man. It's a couple of them joint, but them 5 or 6 I just named. If you start with them 3, you know what I'm saying? It get better.
Bro, I'm just
For
happy
real.
that you a fan of That Guy, because you was not feeling that song when
Bro.
I played that song for you, bro.
Bro. Let me tell
What
you
about
something,
that
bro.
song that you like? I always like to know when you tell me you like a song of mine. Like, what about it that make you like
Bro,
it?
I think it's So to me, I ain't no connoisseur of music. I just like how music made me feel. So when the beat come on, the beat grab you instantly.
How the beat
So,
go?
like, so it's like it's almost kind of a rhythmic anthem to it. And then I just like to every now and again, man, you need a song, bro, for like when you getting ready, you need to amp yourself up, and it's That Guy.
Yeah.
Now Emergence, I like how the joint come in and it kind of drop you off a cliff, and then that joint pick you back up, and then I ain't gonna lie, the wordplay on Emergence, bro. I think that's probably your best song, as far as lyrically, hands down. That's yeah, like we. Guess what? I'm coming out. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the bit. Now, Time Again, bro.
Yeah.
That's just,
You've been rocking with
Time-
Dope for a long time.
bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I think, man, if you really push that on TikTok, bro, That Time Again joint.
Yeah.
Jedi Dark Side. Man, it's you know what I'm saying. It's some joints out there, bro. So you gonna check that man out.
I appreciate
Check that man out.
Man, plug me in real quick. I appreciate that.
Apple Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I rock. Right?
Apple Music.
You know, man. Apple Podcast, check out the podcast.
Check out the podcast. Apple Podcast. Music on Apple Music.
We're part of it.
My music everywhere. Podcast everywhere.
Facts.
But I appreciate that, man. That means a lot.
It's all good.
That means a lot, bro. The only thing I like about Emergence, I need to remix it. I think I am.
Man,
I think I'm
bro,
gonna release another mix.
Bro, don't mess up. Don't mess up.
Oh no, I ain't changing no lyrics. I'm gonna engineer the song so it sounds better.
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, just full transparency. When you send me that Time Again Part 2, I ain't like it.
I know you'll like it. That song actually hard, bro.
Yeah, I ain't feeling it.
You gotta listen to the lyrics, man.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't feel it. You gotta pull me in with the beat. You gotta pull it's like a Netflix series. If you don't give me the first 10 minutes, I
but
can't.
the Netflix series usually don't get good to that 4th or 5th episode.
Where
we get to the peak.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. That's where I'm at with it. That's where
I
I'm at in life.
guarantee you, listen to that song, and the beat hard, bro. My homeboy made that beat, bro.
I feel you. Shout out to the homeboy, but man, it ain't my joint. That just ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? Email you the show.
I feel you, man. Email you the show. Make sure y'all come back for another episode. my eye twitching, bro.
Man, let's get up out of here, dog.
Alright, make sure y'all come back for another episode, man. And thank y'all for being here.
Outro ever.
Couldn't afford the Applebee's, we had to eat the crystals and the Mickey D's and the Burger King. I'm feeling blessed now, just had a mini-me. And I know right now they ain't feeling me. And I know right now they ain't hearing me. And I won't ever stop, I got that energy. They throwing stones, I won't quit this for infinity and beyond. Ain't got no